And prostitutes. That's why they kill
That's right.
prostitutes.
Exactly. Nobody really cares about prostitutes.
Well, it's like that comedian that would rape people at comedy club. No, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college, but when people say, what about the comic?
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had.
Yeah, no, it's for ethical and health reasons, and but I don't like to impose upon other people. I usually lead by example.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's like the Christians when they impose their beliefs upon people. Like,
there you go.
Like I'm a Christian, right? I
didn't know that. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Do you watch the Gladiators and things like that?
What the fuck does that mean?
Christians.
No, I just go to fucking military funerals and go, fucking faggots!
Some of them are
well, those are the motherfuckers that fucking introduced crack into my neighborhood last month.
Do you have a crack problem?
Well, now I do, because those fuckers introduced crack into the neighborhood.
Really?
And what they don't tell you about crack is, god damn, it's good.
Yeah. Where in your neighborhood there's a crack?
Yeah, it's huge crack.
So you can just step out the front door now and there's a crack readily available now?
Well, I sell it.
Vegas is my oyster, I think, is what.
And it was for me that weekend. I was
okay,
really
fuck this story.
Drinking. Okay.
But because here you are at the A event. This is the most interesting thing I've read on all the things they've written about. Because a lot of it's uninteresting because I know about you.
Yeah.
But the fact that you pulled your cock out at a club in West Texas. Yeah. Because I've been to West Texas.
It's really
brazen.
Very few people pull their cocks out and rub it on a fella. Well, this Lindsay Lohan can't swim a stroke, but she sure knows every dive in town.
That one I liked. That was my favorite. I'm keeping this.
That is a favorite? Did you write this?
I didn't write that one. No,
Read that one.
Call me an old softy, but I'd prefer it if you called me a distinguished gentleman with a flagging erection.
Oh. Man greats, there's more fucking facts about the man great than about Nick. Man greats are the perfect gift for Dad this Father's Day. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry about your dad.
That's fine.
Go to mangreat.com and enter the coupon code NORM for their $19.99 Father's Day special. 100% made in America. 100% cast iron. Oh, here comes the next.
Oh, cool.
Visitor. Next creature.
Hi, Norm.
Hi, how are you? I hope this thing doesn't attack me, whatever it is.
All right, I think you guys are
Let's see what it is. What is this? Looks like a dog.
It is.
It's another fucking cock-sucking dog. I knew it. Anyways. Well, this is a cutie. What's this girl's name?
This is Arnett.
Arnett.
She's very special. Did you know that dogs are a subspecies of the gray wolf?
Yeah, I fucking knew that. You've done podcasts before, though.
I have. I've never done. I haven't done a lot of video ones.
Have you done what the fuck?
I did Treat Williams's. I'm just kidding. Just trying to think of somebody random that video podcast.
You win that. No one more random than that.
He would be great.
Treat would be a treat.
What about this, man? We go, because Daniel keeps going, who do you want to get? So I'm like, let's get Jan Michael Vincent. He's like, he's dead.
It was after September 11th, and it was in New York to make it worse.
Right.
And it's like there was that weird feeling all over the city, and then I went up and I said, well, I can't stay late tonight. I have to catch a flight to LA. I couldn't get a direct flight. We have to make a stop at the Empire State Building.
And I go to the bathroom, and I come out, and the maître d' grabs me. He says, you know who's sitting next to you? Meyer Lansky. Now, any little Jewish boy, you kind of worship Meyer Lansky because he fought against the odds, and he was a criminal. Skimming and he invented skimming, Murder Incorporated. Meyer Lansky, little Jewish guy.
Of course you would.
He's sitting with another guy.
That would be your hero.
He's sitting with Jimmy Blue Eyes.
Yeah, this is what my doctor told me. I go to my doctor, right?
Right.
I say to my doctor, Doc, what's going on? My doctor says, you are fat. I said, how fat am I? He said, you're so fat that if you don't stop, within a month you could have a heart attack or stroke.
That's not funny.
Well, he's not a comedian.
No. I was expecting a joke.
You're expecting a joke?
Yeah, I thought it sounded like yours.
From my cardiologist?
I guess.
I am not a big fan of video games where you cannot kill a prostitute. I like the ones where...
Oh, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
That was the hook for that game. That's really what people
Really
got
was.
excited about.
Yeah,
Throw the
there's
girl
no doubt
over
about
the-
it.
Inevitably, somebody would always say, you know, the great thing is you can drive down this alley and you can kill a prostitute.
That was the thing people talked about most at that game.
That's why that game took off.
I agree.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
I should have considered that before choosing some of these jokes.
Gay people are just like me and you.
I know.
How many times do I have to tell you that?
Well, you tell me that all day. How I'm just like all the gay people.
Gay people are the same as everybody.
No, you mean you always tell me specifically how I think you're just calling me gay. It's one of the.
It's not an insult. He
No,
thinks it's an insult.
no, I didn't mean it.
Why would being gay be an insult?
Yeah.
I love gay people.
Yeah, I know. I'm 49 years old.
I'm 47.
Damn near 50.
For me too. I always say I'm pushing 50.
Yeah, that's a scary age.
But we have to exercise, man. You have to.
I
because
thought it was funny.
Your heart could.
I thought gaining a lot of weight would be funny.
No.
And also,
No,
well, it started
it's
out
not
I was doing
funny.
it for a role, Andy.
Right.
I'm serious.
No.
I'm serious. I was doing
What
it for
role?
a role. Well, there wasn't a specific role, but people are always looking for a fat guy.
About 10 months, 10 long.
I know to smoke.
I'll smoke it for you. If you no, all right.
No, I'm trying to.
I just figured it would be rude not to offer you a light.
It's nice, but I'm trying not to. And I feel if I,
Sitting there with a cigarette.
I feel if I, took one puff. I have an oral fixation. My doctor tells me, which is not good.
How did he know that?
I was sucking his cock. I was sucking his cock. You're a friend of Andrew Dice Clay.
It was sort of sex meeting because I'm not good with condoms. I don't mean to get graphic, and I did. See, I'm an older guy. I grew up before AIDS was invented or
Right.
whatever. I
One of the
remember.
worst inventions ever.
I know. I remember it was one of those things, someone's talking about herpes,
Yeah, and
and they
then
go, there's another thing.
Dr. Gerald AIDS with his fucking idea. I feel like an elephant is not fat.
Can I agree to disagree on that? Or
Yeah, you can agree. I may have told you this, but my doctor's getting very rude. The last time I went to him, he said, open your mouth and say oink. I mean, but look, can I calm your fears about death?
Yeah, please.
You
Be
and
serious. Are you being
I'm
serious?
being completely serious. Because I used to be, as he knows, obsessed with it.
yeah,
And I would
currently,
ruminate
yeah.
it all night on it. And then I came to a realization that you and death will never intersect. As long as you're here, death is not. As long as death is there, you are not.
They took a walking stick and I think some kind of shirt or something, and apparently the new Dalai Lama Plus, this time it's personal, see that walking stick and say, I'll have that. It was on it like a bonnet. Bang, give us that, that's mine. Like, and they went, oh, here he is, Dalai Lama's back. So then they take him off, they inculcate him in the ways of Buddhism and that. And
Now, yet, if I said that in a child abduction hearing,
my family comes from Russia. They're Russian Jews.
Russian and Jews is more like it. One of the biggest anti-Semites I've ever met.
Russian away from
I had a
Jews.
bar mitzvah.
What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people. No, I didn't know you had a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you turn 13 and they cut part of your cock off.
No.
I used to think revenge was a dish best served cold, but then I realized it meant getting back at somebody.
His mom cast porn.
Yeah.
Wasn't your dad Edgar Rice Burroughs?
No.
No? I heard that.
No.
No, there is a lot of porn. And what do you feel
Xana,
about this?
they call it.
They porn now, they have to wear condoms.
Did they pass that? That was
Yeah.
Because there was a
Only
thing
time I ever voted.
that you went out to take it. You didn't want condoms. Right?
Oh, no, I wanted condoms. Nothing I like better when I'm whacking off and thinking about AIDS.
I would eat out her asshole for muscular dystrophy.
For the chance.
Yes, for the chance.
Now, in the muscular dystrophy telethon.
I would suck her tits for lupus.
For the chance.
Yeah, the chance.
So, do you want to hear one?
Of course.
This first one is from MonkFan72. I love these guys' names.
Yeah, that guy likes Monk.
That guy likes Monk. He says, I love this podcast. It was great to see Norm Macdonald back, and Super Dave was the perfect choice as first guest. Lose the douchebag.
He's talking about me.
Well, we don't know if he's talking about
He's
you.
clearly talking about me.
He is talking about you. A Swedish Bond girl, Britt Eklund, told Piers Morgan this week that she was seduced by Warren Beatty after the legendary Lothario took her to an X-rated movie for their first date. This is what I have to say about that. Hey, Warren, stop stealing my moves.
That's my favorite this week.
Unbelievable. Well, I believe
they're
that
straight.
a person that is not homophobic, because I think homophobia runs very deep.
Yes.
And I would say, that's what I say to my friends. I go, well, if you're not homophobic, why not whack off your friend that's a gay guy? Like, what's stopping you? Or blowing him?
Well-
Or letting him fuck you in the ass? What's stopping you? You're not getting anything out of it, but he's having a hell of a time.
Well, that's where my window of opportunity
I bet it is, right?
I wouldn't mind it. Do you ever run out of razors and you're like, damn it?
Yeah,
you can't run out to the store.
Yeah, well, you
with a
don't have to
beard.
here because you get high quality razors sent to your door every month, and it's for a fraction of what you pay retail.
It's even better.
Also makes a
I like
great
it.
gift for Father's Day. Is your father still alive?
No.
God damn,
Thanks
that's
a
2
lot.
out of 3. He's dead too?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Wait, what about the man grate?
Is that like a genital cleanser?
No! No, my God. It is 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates. It's revolutionizing the way people grill.
Jesus.
What?
I thought it was like a, all right.
You want to hear what it has?
Yeah.
It has heavy-duty grilling grates. So I stopped. I'm like, hey, Jamie, Bob Hope never played the fucking Laugh Factory. And he's like, oh, yeah? I'm like, what? And he's like, one time he came in, man, and he said to me, can I do 5 minutes? I say, can you do 5 minutes, you Bob Hope?
Is he Chinese?
I know, I can't do him. Every time I do him,
Yeah,
people say
body.
that sounds like a Chinaman. And I go, that's not a nice thing to call Asians. You know? Why do people do that?
I think my doctor might be retarded.
Why?
His name is Dr. Retardo.
Oh.
It's a good chance.
What about this? 42-year-old Richard Swanson set out to dribble a soccer ball from Seattle to Brazil, but got hit by a car in Oregon and died. Well, at least he got to die loving what he do. At least he got to die doing what he loved, Nick. Dribbling a soccer ball in traffic. This is my promise to the people of the Video Podcast Network world. I will not eat a single morsel of food until Margaret Thatcher is dead and buried.
She died 3 weeks ago. We'll be right back with Larry King.
And then one time I walked into a hotel and there was this guy working at the front desk and it was like 4 in the morning and I'm like, hey, can I need a room? And he's like, do we have any rooms available? And I swear to God, from the back of the room, they didn't even really hear me or anything and they didn't see me and the guy just goes, is it fucking Swartzen? And the guy's like, yeah, and he's like, no! And I was like, all right. And it's like,
hey, a Papa, what do you call that? Papa John's?
Oh, okay.
A Papa John's delivery man has been arrested for allegedly selling more than $40,000 in cocaine hidden in pizza boxes.
Jesus.
To undercover police officers. This raises an important question. Where is all that pizza that was supposed to go in those boxes? Can I have them to eat? I'm a big fat guy.
Let's hear another one then.
All right.
Let's hear another one.
What's the deal with that fucking douchebag?
Are there any good ones?
I'll look.
Okay.
Not good. There's 2 girls that wanted to be comedy groupies.
Sure.
And they want to be you and Fred Stoller's comedy groupies, but they didn't want to have sex with you, so you spit on them through a window. Those are just 2 stories. Well, next time that you come on, I'll have read the book, because I spent all my time reading a superior book.
Is that a real book or
It's a real book. Look.
I thought it was a bit for the show.
No.
It's actually riveting. I've read a couple
It's a
chapters.
fantastic book. This guy's amazing.
But
I haven't read your book, so I can't in all truthfulness, say this is a superior book, but I strongly suspect it is.
Everything's all better now. But I said, this is exactly how it is for me. Especially after doing something as grueling and nerve-wracking and impossible, really was impossible for me to do Dancing with the Stars. I can't believe I did it without drinking. I can't believe it.
It's impressive.
But after doing it and that kind of accomplishment, my little demon, literally, he's tapping me, and I turn.
Now this is not literal. So when did you gain the weight?
Well, I fluctuated a lot throughout my life. But
how did you gain it?
Eating and not exercising.
Would that be your natural weight, or do you have to fight that all the time?
Well, yeah, I think I have to fight it to a degree. Yeah.
And how did you lose the weight?
Cocaine.
Cocaine?
Cocaine. Mostly, yeah, cocaine and other drugs, and very, very serious depression.
That helps me a lot, Dr. Oz. But he's a fantastic you've never seen anything like Craig Ferguson. I love him.
It's just a Scotsman talking to a skeleton.
Well, the skeleton is his sidekick is a corpse. Which apparently Les Moonves
CBS
has some problems with. He's saying, why not spend the extra money and get a corporeal person? If you're looking for your porn star name, have you ever heard of this, where people make up porn star names? They take their childhood pet's name, and then they combine it with the street name. So anyways, mine would be Dick Fuckington. I lived on Fuckington Crescent. But none of this would be on the Hulu show we're doing, Lynn. Now, Bizarre was a variety show. Adam Eager told me something I didn't know. He said you worked with Red Fox on a variety show.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm dying to hear
I produced Red Fox Variety.
You told me he just worked on it.
Worked on it?
Well, according to your Wikipedia.
What do you think I was, a stagehand, you douchebag? Worked on it. Did you do your notes?
No,
I want
got
you
all my
back on
information
drugs.
from
I'm
Wikipedia.
serious. I want you back on stuff so you know.
Like a guy like Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that. I mean, you don't know anybody who might eat you at lunchtime, but that was his name, right? Jeffrey Dahmer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, got killed by a broomstick raped to death.
Really? That's
they say it's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, exactly. That's on the list of the 1,000 ways. Yeah,
they say drowning is very peaceful.
Right.
Broomstick rape.
Not good. Yeah.
So I just type in his name.
Just at Real Gilbert, and my website's gilbertgottfried.com.
Excellent.
That I got from someone in Thailand. I did.
You did?
I had to buy my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they just buy everybody's name?
Oh, yeah,
hoping
yeah.
Fuck.
That's fucked up.
How much does that cost?
That was a double insult. Number one, I had to buy my own name and how cheap I got it for. It's like,
there's more chance of a human contracting it from swine in China. I don't want to say anything about the Chinese people.
No.
But there's more chance that they will get infected by swine than avians, which are really birds, let's face it.
Why do you think that is?
What?
Why do you think that is?
Well, because swine have filthy, swinish sex.
I never thought about that.
Who wants to fuck a bird?
This next one here, it says, Chipotle has canceled its planned sponsorship of the Utah Boy Scout event due to the BSA's ban on gay leaders and scouts. Ironic how an all-male anti-gay organization would want to put hot, thick loads of beef and sour cream in their mouth.
Okay. We get the idea. You hate gay guys. Let's just do the last one. Jesus Christ. Oh, what about this one? You don't like this one, Simon.
Yesterday was Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, which was awkward for Adam Egget. Do you know how hard it is to fuck a whore with her kid on the edge of the bed playing Nintendo? I mean, that is a hard job.
I mean, whatever.
No, but seriously.
No, yeah, it's fine.
You set yourself up for it. You live that kind of fucking lifestyle, man.
This year's most popular iPhone game is Clash of the Clans.
Clash of the Clan, the most popular iPhone game.
The least popular iPhone game, Cut My Cock Off.
Oh, my Lord. That's what you chose? Is the final joke?
You chose it!
Andy Dick, the incomparable.